This area used to be a rainforest. Imagine. Welcome to Central Kalimantan, Indonesia. Over here, look up. Hi, I'm Monalisa. I was born and raised in this area. Now I'm working with Ventures Worldwide, and together with Bread for the World, we have a project here. Okay, keep following me to know why we're here. The problem is palm oil. We are here in the middle of a huge palm oil plantation area. And in 25 years, the soil will be completely degraded. From the satellite, it might be look all green and nice, but try to have a look to the ground. See? Nothing can really grow here. And it happens because in palm oil plantation, all of the trees absorb all of the minerals from the soil. Because with monoculture, especially palm oil, it will take a very, very long time to recover the soil. Okay, I know what you think. Why the farmers destroy the rainforest by planting palm oil? But it's not as simple as that. Look behind you. There we're gonna meet Santi. She's one of the palm oil farmers. Let's hear her story.
My name is Santi. I am 39 years old and I am a mother. In 2014, I decided to grow palm oil on my soil. We used to grow rubber trees before, but we are not able to make a living from it anymore because the price keeps decreasing. Palm oil is easy to grow and profitable.
No, don't look at me. Look around. We are in a rainforest. Listen. This is how I remember from my childhood. We used to have it everywhere. And actually, we call it garden because the forest gives us everything we need for living. But now it's almost gone. The paradise is lost. We have big problem here. Not only the palm oil plantation, but also illegal gold mining. The local people exploit the soil because they really hope to find something to feed their family. But it's not just hard to find the gold. This also leave a deep scar for the environment.
The people here in Jamalo have no real alternative. In the past, the yields from the rubber trees were enough for us to survive. But since the price keeps going down, it's no longer enough. And there's no other work for us here. So we were left with only gold mining to feed ourselves and pay for school for our children. But we know that by the end of the year, there will be nothing left here. What will we do after that? I don't know.
One big step towards a better future is where we stand right now. Here is our nursery, where we produce all of the seedlings, like sengon, jabon, and other trees, and also other crops such as cacao and rattan, peanut, and so on. Because just like everything in this life, all the big things come from a small seed. Therefore, we have started reforestation activities through 1 Million Trees project. And it's possible because of your support. We Bread for the World. Look around you. Inside this big palm oil plantation, we have one farmer that decided to plant his own sengon. Do you want to know why?
Terutama tadi program sengon.
The 1 Million Trees program helps me a lot. With it, I can plant sengong trees cheaply and know that in 5 to 7 years, I will have enough yields from them to send my children to school. The palm oil company has often asked me if I want to sell my land, but I don't go for it because I prefer to cultivate my land myself.
Take a look in the soil. It's not easy growing here. That's why we need to establish a basic knowledge so the farmers also could learn how to work with the real situation in the field. We are in one of our test fields where we plant some different types of the trees and also different types of treatments. Let's talk to someone who knows more.
We plant sengong, jabon, acacia, hantingan, and tankoan here. We want to find out what grows best in the soil and which plants favor each other. Acacia and sengong, for example, work quite well in combination.
Petani dan keluarganya sangat menggantungkan hidupnya pada tanaman yang mereka tanam.
The thing is, the farmers and their families are dependent on their fields. They cannot afford to experiment. That's what this test field is for. Everything we learn here, they can apply to their own fields.
Karena kesempatan kedua bagi petani tidak ada.
Figuring out which plant are work the best for this type of soil is one thing. Another thing is to have a good long-term planning, something that the farmer didn't do so far. Now it's possible with the app that we built. Let's find out more about it.
Kami sedang mengembangkan aplikasi Trio. Di sini Trio hanya memerlukan
The Trio app works like this. You take this card and hold it up to the tree trunk. You take a picture with your smartphone and then the app calculates the diameter of the tree trunk. Then you immediately see the current market value that the tree would have if you were to sell it now. The app makes farmers more independent. They can see immediately what price they can get for their wood. They can contact buyers directly and no longer have to rely on middlemen. The farmers can now decide for themselves when the best time is to harvest and to sell their trees.
akses pasar antara petani dan para pembeli langsung dari aplikasi ini.
Trees like jabon and sengon will take at least 5 till 8 years till it's ready to harvest. That's why we come with the idea to plant some crops between the trees. For example, in this field, the farmers plant some peanuts between the young trees, which they can harvest only in 3 months, and they can sell it for extra income. Ooh. This is not just good for economically reason, but also ecologically, because it improves biodiversity. Our goal is to make this project self-supporting, so they can stand in their own feet. It has to have a long-term effect, and that's also why we're working in the whole value chain.
hendak dia ada dua, aku nampak. Dari aku tuh pernah hendak cabai lain pun tadi. Iya, akan jadi ketika yang guna.
You see? This is exactly what I'm talking about. Rattan is being processed to add more value. And it becomes the main income for the people in this village. This is how we can create a sustainable alternatives to palm oil. In the first 5 years, we already reached our goal to plant 1 million trees. It restored an area of the size of 1,400 soccer fields. And it's storing the amount of CO2 that 500 people produce every year in Germany. And in Indonesia, more than 5,000 people benefit from this project. And we won't stop here. To bring a bigger impact for the local people and also the environment. So please help us. Please support us. And let's make Borneo green again.